So we've joined Eoin in the kitchen along with Brendan Courtney and Sonya Lennon. Eoin, you are making us brownies, but not just any ordinary brownies. Tell us.
No,
Brendan, you are laughing. You are laughing.
Oh, you can't. That's an adult
What makes these brownies so special?
Tell us.
The kitchen's very busy tonight. I'm going to add that now first and foremost. They're brownies with a twist, so I'm going to make Snickers on top of it. I've actually made homemade Snickers bars here before. So we make a nougat base, then we do like a caramel and nuts and coat that in chocolate. But instead of coating it in chocolate, we're going to encase it in a brownie.
Oh my God, sounds lovely.
So yeah, and it sounds difficult, but it's really, really easy. There's a load of small little kind of tips and tricks we can do. So to make the brownie batter first, some melted butter over a bain-marie. I was doing this morning and my bowl was not heat-proof. Did it on a glass bowl and the whole thing
was it?
disaster. Broke into it.
Drama in the kitchen.
Drama in the kitchen, yeah. So I was sweating oil to go. So melted butter over the bain-marie. In here is going to go our sugar. A lot of sugar. We're going to make a lot of brownies though.
Okay.
And we're only going to have one each. That's the golden rule. Very healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very healthy. I think they're actually calorie-free
Way
brownies.
to go on the critical thinking there.
Got you covered.
So I have cocoa powder, sugar and butter. So all three really healthy ingredients, to be honest.
Of course, yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to get a whisk. And I'm going to pass this to my left, and this is going to be a job for yourselves, guys. Between you can start to stir and incorporate that together.
Is this relay stir or Sonya stir?
Sonya stirs.
It's up to yourself. Brendan, actually, you can start cracking the eggs. So
into the bowl.
2 eggs, or you can go into this bowl as well.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to mix the brownie
Cut out
batter.
the middleman.
No shell, no shell.
No shell, yeah,
Pressure of doing that, I would be shaking.
So, while that brownie batter is being made, so just mix your 3 ingredients, add your eggs in there, make sure it's fully incorporated
You
together.
get a full staff to do it for you, by the way.
Good whisk, Sonya, please.
I can do this from the couch the next
day.
day, to be honest. I can just sit down and let everyone cook.
Yeah, true.
So
That's
while
the goal to be
that's
paid by
being
the
made-
point at the end of the day, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. So for that kind of nougat base, that's the kind of chewy bit in a Snickers bar, it's the bottom base. I'm going to melt some marshmallows, have a little bit of icing sugar in there, small bit of water, and we're going to do a tablespoon of peanut butter. Okay?
I love peanut butter.
So knock that in.
Yeah, this is just right up my street.
So that's going to give us that kind of Snickers theme to the dish. So stir that through. So those marshmallows will melt down. And when they solidify in, you get that kind of chewy, nice base. So again, that's what you'd have in like a Mars bar or a Snickers bar or anything like that.
Sweet.
So yeah,
Very
again,
high on omega-3s and omega-6s, that would it?
Yeah, there's definitely some vitamins and minerals in here somewhere.
6 minutes on this.
To finish the batter, we're going to do some flour in here and a little bit of vanilla.
Come on, get your back into it, girl. There you go.
Oh, my dress
So
up.
you having to work for your dinner.
You be careful.
Be careful.
So
You're going out, you say?
That's a really simple brownie mix in itself. You could just bake that as it is now.
And
you
you
get
could
really
just have
nice
normal
fudgy
brownies.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Who wants normal brownies going?
Exactly, yeah. I think
Remember when you're a kid, make something, you just eat it. That's the
Yes.
I know.
Or the
Thank
cake
you
mix
very,
with
very
your mom.
much.
Oh, I love
And you
that.
can, once your eggs are semi-fresh. So, make sure your eggs are fresh, and then you can taste that batter. It's fine. That's the one thing people kind of worry about is the eggs. That's the only thing that could be bad in it. So what we'll do, we'll take half this batter.
Taste it.
We're going to pop this onto a lined, greased brownie tin here. So again, just spread that around the base. Keep some at the top on the roof to the set, we'll say.
Would you have to grease that tin with
Yeah,
anything?
so I did a little bit of butter there. Or just if you have any leftover butter from like a packet, add that on, we'll say. So that's our bottom base. That's the base of our bars. In on top of this, we will do some of our peanut buttery nougat base. Pour this in on top. Okay.
I was just about to ask, how is that the base when you're putting it on top?
The base of the Snickers, yeah. So add that over.
Stick it over.
No, we're going to cover 2 in a minute.
Oh, sorry.
Gotcha.
We're
You know it all, Brendan, do you?
We're going to take some
I had a
nuts,
handle on it there, sorry.
some peanuts, cashew nuts, whatever you like. Add them in on top for a bit of crunch in the brownies themselves. I've cheated. I have some caramel sauce. You can make caramel too. Just add sugar.
so sweet.
Add sugar.
Sweet on
It's
sweet on
Friday.
sweet
It's
on
Friday.
sweet.
We've had a
It's treat
very
day.
long
It's
week.
treat day.
We've had a very long week.
Wowza.
You can make
Wow.
caramel. So it's just sugar in a pan. Leave it alone. It'll melt. Don't stir it. Just kind of shake the pan, and you'll get that caramel in the end.
I actually watched the programme last night. Arthur was saying that you're a good cook.
I do all the cooking at home. He does absolutely nothing.
Go away.
Wow, really?
Can't even do like soup,
Beans on toast, is that what you...
Can't even do that.
Okay.
Sent him one day shopping to get me said tomato ketchup, and he came back with like tomato puree, tomato sauce. I'm like, it's ketchup. Yeah. How are we still married, Brendan? We'll talk afterwards.
So I have the remaining bits of that brownie mixture. Pop that over the top. Now, don't worry, when this bakes, it's going to kind of plimp and rise, and it's going to be bubbling and blitzing. Yep. So just put as much of that brownie batter mix on top.
Bubbling and blitzing.
Bubbling and blitzing. They're all really fancy cooking terms that I've learned over the years. And what we're going to do, into an oven, 180 degrees, about 25 minutes maybe. And what
everything when I watch this show, everything is at 180 degrees.
If I ever don't know,
isn't it?
I will just say 180. And it's a kind of safe
That's what
zone
I do
to
as well, yeah. Just
I put it at 180. See, I never listened to that. I do it at 200.
Oh, you are crazy.
If you're in a rush, up to 200 maybe. So what we're left with is these chewy, fudgy brownies. And on the inside is that kind of marshmallow mix. We have the caramel, we have the nuts. You can finish this
with the peanut.
With a
Are you having a laugh?
just to garnish. It's just to make it look nice for the telly. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, it's yeah. We won't be eating.
Like you wouldn't do that in real life.
No. Over the top.
Oh my God, it looks divine.
Brownies.
Even the way you can tell he's such a pro, the way he poured that, and look how evenly it is over each one of them.
Do some more of your crushed nuts on top. We even have some chocolate chips here as well. You can add them in. You can add them on top.
What else can we add to this to make it sweet?
Simple, easy way through.
How long did you leave them in for, did you say?
It's about 30 minutes. So after about 25, 30 minutes. And it may still look kind of semi-raw, but take it out, leave it cool fully, and it'll solidify. And then in that, all of those layers will kind of solidify together on top of each other.
Lovely.
So again, use that brownie mix to make brownies themselves. You could do chocolate chips. You could add any nuts, whatever you like. Or you could do homemade Snickers bars where you can leave out the brownie mix, have that nougat base on some parchment paper, add your caramel or add your nuts on top, and then do chocolate over that. And you can make Snickers bars then. So they're really, really simple.
Who thinks it's time to taste them?
The
dish
absolutely.
With some comments in regards to Avril Lavigne. Rachel in Dublin said she's getting all nostalgia feels from Avril Lavigne's new song. It's time to flip out the old skateboard and clip in the highlights. Morgan in Cork regarding the electric picnic. Can't believe I've never been to electric picnic. I've never been. And Jasmine in Galway said, I've been a fan of Sonya and Brendan's podcast since day one, but I'm really buzzing for the rest of season 8. Love the Madonna episode. And of course, that podcast is available across all podcast platforms.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Do the taste test.
Okay, here we go. I'll get that into you.
Thank you for looking after me. They don't care.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Anybody else want more caramel sauce?
I'm going to say no.
It's really good.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
Really good, yeah.
And you can alter that, so you can add less sugar if you need to. I use a bit of dark chocolate there, so you can do milk chocolate, you can do a little bit of white chocolate. So be conscious of the chocolate you use to counteract with the sugar. Dark chocolate is a little bit bitter, you might need more sugar. If I was using milk chocolate, I'd reduce my sugar content and it won't be as sweet then.
Oh, what's that noise? I can hear my arteries hardening.
Also, not as I thought that was going to be way sweeter. It doesn't taste that sweet.
Beautiful.
Dark chocolate is
The dark
lovely.
chocolate helps that a lot, yeah. So again, that cacao powder that we added there, that's about 70%. So that's not as, there's not a lot of sugar in it, it's not as sweet.
Yeah.
So then obviously we add the sugar in, but if you use milk chocolate, it'd be a lot sweeter. I'm going for it.
Is there any way, quickly in the last 30 seconds, you could tell us how could you make these healthy if you wanted to, or what's the point?
You actually genuinely could.
Everyone laughed. They're like, oh.
You could reduce the sugar content, dark chocolate, you could do a sweetener.
Yeah.
A little bit of fruit, maybe?
A little bit of fruit, yeah. So maybe leave out the Snickers, maybe add in... The nuts are fine. You're getting good omega-3 healthy...
Sonya had said that. I listened.
You could do some raspberries on top.
They're beautiful.
So what the main thing is moderation. Don't eat the whole batch.
I agree.
Have a square, maybe, or even
Moderation.
a little bit smaller.
I'm like, I'm going to get another one after this.
Please give it up for Owen, because they taste absolutely
Beautiful. Thank you so much.